Yo, what up? Ringworld is a simulator about getting mauled to death by rabid alligators. In this game, we must survive a huge and dangerous ecosystem where everything, and I mean everything, tries to kill us. Here, we are not protagonists, we are lunch, because our character is at the bottom of the food chain. But today, that's gonna change. We are gonna use one of humanity's greatest tools to climb our way to the top of this hierarchy. Racism. You see, I never really liked predators. No, not that kind. There you go, those ones. Predators are the biggest bullies in the ecosystem because they take our hard-earned limbs and organs and rip them apart to chewable portions, which is not very kind. I wonder, what if we could, for example, blame every single problem we have on the predators so we can morally justify removing all of their rights? You know, just a little idea no one has ever had before. But movements aren't born from nowhere and someone has to throw the first stone. Today, I'll be the messiah of the prey and kill every single hostile creature in the shit show that some people call survival of the fittest, which will have no negative consequences on the environment. It will be difficult. No! It will be painful. Fuck! Still, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make for the sake of racism. I mean, for the sake of our well-being. Let's start. Fuck the story, we have a job to do. Here we are, welcome to the outskirts. This little animal is what we're going to control throughout the entire game. The community calls it slugcat, but I prefer to call it useless piece of shit, because while everyone else has venom and wings, we have some rocks and a rusty spear. The only actual skill we have is our insane movement, but if you want to know anything about it, then you'll have to watch a 30-minute video because the game ain't gonna explain shit. In any case, our main objective right now is to gather food. Every time we eat something, this dodge will fill up. Once it's over the line, we can rest in one of these vaults, which will allow us to save the game. The rest of the dots will be stored as diabetes. We also have a map, but it's absolute dog shit, so we are not gonna use it. God, I love this game's soundtrack. We waste no time and quickly grab ourselves a weapon. Calling this thing a weapon is a bit of a stretch, but hopefully it has a ton of infections and STDs, so we can intimidate our enemies like a crackhead with a used needle. And speak of the devil, here's our first enemy, a lizard. Lizards are the useless piece of shit main predator. They are the most common predator we will encounter, and also there are many different species, each with its own abilities. In this case, we're facing the green lizard, or as I like to call them, the chunky. The chunky are big, heavy armored tanks, but they also have the agility and physical awareness of a decapitated duck. He will be the first victim of our genocide. Now, I present to you the backflip kill. Yep, here you go, a little gift for you. Whoop. BAM! Man, fuck you. Come here now. Where are you going?
Get your ass back here, boy!
Where are you going? Come back. I'm gonna give you a kiss. I would have loved to rip his heart out and use it as a collar, but apparently the other lizards didn't appreciate me cutting the throat of one of their kind, so they started chasing us. Come on, do it! Do it, I know you wanna do it! BAM! There you go, fuck you, too easy. Hold on, no, okay, get out of the way, fat fuck, no! Okay, I'm sorry for stabbing you, just get out of the way, please! I'm begging you! After finally going through, we have a light snack and continue getting chased. Okay, go this way, I guess. Well, maybe not. Now, I would like you to picture this. You're peacefully having a walk on some pastures until you come across an ancient ruin. You look at it in admiration of the beautiful architecture until suddenly exactly 3 million liters of water fall at light speed on top of you, dissolving your entire skeleton. Because that is exactly what happened to us after exploring for a while. That's right, in this game you have a limited amount of time to get food and find shelter. Otherwise, you will witness a rainstorm that not even Noah's boat could survive. And by the way, since we died to the rain, the green lizard we killed doesn't count. Each time we sleep in a vault, the game will show us a sign of every creature we have killed. Those will be the only kills we'll count. Let's try that again, shall we? After finishing another green lizard, we continue through the left side again and find our next enemy, the magenta lizard, which I like to call the magenta lizard. They are basically like a green lizard but less tanky and more agile. Still, that doesn't make them any less likely to being stabbed in the stomach, so we make quick work of them. Introducing the drop down kill. Look, you wanna see how unfair this game is? Everything seems alright, right? No. Too bad. You're dead. Fucking idiot. After finding nothing, we explore the right side of the map where we find more lizards. But fortunately, they are no strangers to racism either, so they start fighting each other. Next, we find a bunch of little moths, which we eat. Hold on, doesn't that make us A predator? No, see, this is where humanity's second greatest tool comes up, dehumanization. The thing is that these creatures are less than humans. They are only driven by instinct and violence, and thus we should not care about their feelings. There you go, solved. We also encounter these weird things resembling a flaccid penis, a big one and two average-sized ones. We eat the average-sized ones for food, but that makes the big one try to pierce our sternum at much speed, so we kill it too. Continuing through this tunnel, we see more lizards fighting. Well, don't mind me, right? Finally we find a ball and sleep in it. That's 3 out of the 21 predators we need to kill. So let's go, we have no time to lose. Fuck. No problem, let's try that again. Fuck! Backflip kill to compensate. Oh! And go up this tunnel, only to find a gate. Here's the problem. There's a bunch of gates spread out throughout the entire game. Every gate has a symbol, and if you have been paying attention, then you have probably noticed how every time we sleep on a ball, this wheel symbol goes up. This is our karma level. In order to go through, we need to have the same karma level as the one on the gate. The thing is that every time we die, we go down on the wheel symbol as well, so it's usually quite a painful experience, especially since we are 2 karma levels off. Not to worry, after a bit of a struggle... No, don't do it! Don't do it!
Well, you digging in me, you dig.
We finally get to the symbol we wanted and go through the gate. We save again and continue. We have reached the industrial complex where we must face our next enemy, the blue lizard, which I like to call the twin. The twins are the smallest and weakest species of lizards. However, they are incredibly agile and fast. You can usually see them climbing walls or tweaking the fuck out, probably from a cocaine overdose. As a stand-up citizen, I cannot just sit here and do nothing in front of this medical emergency, so we help him out. After that, the game gives us a bit of a break and we explore the place for a while. Not too long after that, we encounter a new species of lizard. Can you see it? No, it's not the green lizard. That's right, if you're an absolute gigachat like me, you must have noticed that motherfucker over there. Introducing the white lizard. The white lizard's main thing is to camouflage and camp on different places until something passes in front of it. This hunting strategy is what biologists call being homosexual. If that wasn't enough, they also have a retractile tongue to sexually assault you. Fuck. No, okay. Wait, did he just steal my spear? Did he just... You son of a bitch? Okay, here. No, fuck, I'm dead. No, I'm still alive. Still alive. Whoop! Nah. No, okay, the fight was already a nightmare, but luckily this blue lizard came up to assist me and ripped my head off. Very kind individual. Fortunately, the white lizard is gone, so we easily passed through the section in which we died. That is, until this happened. Oh, a green lizard. Oh, fuck. You okay, man? It's dead. It's fucking dead. What a fucking idiot. Oh, okay, it's not dead. It's not. Man, what a fucking imbecile. Let me grab this. No, okay. Yeah, I just wanted to grab this. Thank you. Now watch this. The drop down backflip kill. Fuck, I failed. Well, I'll just leave. Hopefully the blue lizard don't follow me, right? No! I'm gonna fucking kill this asshole. Just watch. There. Fuck you, it's the second one of you all that I killed. Fuck you! After that we finally save. That's one less predator on the list. We keep climbing and find another door. No! Oh, we have the correct symbol. Welcome to Chimney Canopy, or how I wrote it down in my notes, Chimpy Chompy. This section is shit. Why? You'll see in a bit. The first thing we saw here was this worm. After bringing it with us, it started doing this little dance, which was funny for exactly 2.5 seconds, because it turns out the worm was calling a fucking airstrike. These are vultures, flying creatures with insane HP and damage that are at the very top of the food chain and can dive bomb on top of you out of nowhere so they can restructure your neck anatomy. They are the reason why this section sucks. Vultures will make you develop a new anxiety disorder every time you enter a room without a roof, and we're gonna have to kill one of these. Yeah, but not now. First, we have to go through this room that has every lizard in the entire game for some reason. And don't forget about the vultures either. Seriously, this is the first place we enter in this section and it's an absolute shit show. Fuck! No, drop me, you motherfucker, drop me. I'm gonna charge you for sexual battery. Oh my god, finally, I don't wanna do that ever again. Now, I want you to look at this image and tell me what's wrong. Yep, that's right. This area looks like a penis. But also this, introducing the drop wick. These idiots hang from the ceiling in the most subtle and not obvious way, so when you go below them, But enough talking, how do we kill this thing? Yeah, it's not very difficult. Continuing on the next room, we find these weird worms that steal the items you carry. But don't worry, they are completely harmless. While trying to navigate the room, we had a stroke of luck because we accidentally entered this secret tunnel. This is a treasury room, which is filled with two of the most OP weapons in the entire game: grenades and explosive spears. This room belongs to these things called scavengers, also known as taxmen, but we'll get into that later. For now, we'll just steal these weapons, which will have no diplomatic consequences. It was also very nice of the developers to put the weird worms in front of the treasury room and the vault so they could keep stealing our weapons. In any case, we save, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I got a bit cocky. This new arsenal made me salivate at the idea of blowing up a Vulture's abdomen, but it didn't go as expected. We also tried to kill a white lizard. Catch this, motherfucker! Wait, did I just kill myself? Did I just kill my— Whatever, let's explore here, shall we? No problem, we'll try that again. Forget about it, we'll just keep climbing up. But hey, don't forget about the vultures. Man, I can't wait to kill vultures. After finally climbing all the way up and killing a white lizard, we managed to save. Unfortunately, out of all the weapons we had, we only managed to bring a single grenade. We are on the last stretch of the chimney canopy section. However, this is also the hardest phase, so we got stuck in here for a bit. Okay, so we got two options. Which one should I choose? Oh wait, hold on, I gotta deal with this first. Once again, the well-known drop-down kill. Fuck! Here we are. Right, so up we go again. Come on, man, just give me a break. These fucking white lizards, man. Okay, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but I'm gonna take the chance. I mean, that worked out pretty well, no? And of course he's following me. You're one persistent motherfucker, let me... Holy shit, we made it! We actually made it! That's the way to the next section. Man, fucking finally, yes! Now that we're safe, we can... Here we are again, see? It wasn't that fucking difficult, it's just a simple jump. Fuck! Finally, after the torture, we managed to find a vault and save. Next to it, there's a gate, but once again, we have enough karma levels to easily go through it. And here it is, the Skylands. The game finally gives us a break and we peacefully explore the new territory. This rest won't last for long, because this section is even worse than Chimney Canopy. More platforming, more vultures and lizards, more enemies, so yeah, not very good. In the meantime though, we learn about two new creatures. First, we find these squids, which are usually pretty annoying since they tend to knock us off platforms. But here, they're incredibly useful, because they allow us to glide over huge gaps. We then encountered our next predator on the list, the Sentiwings. These are long, flying enemies that can electrocute us when they get too close. They're pretty fast, but not too tanky, so we take care of it easily. Well, not quite. I kept trying to knock it out with these explosive plants, but failed multiple times. Hey, let's talk things out, man. Let's talk... Did I fail every single throw? Are we fucking joking here? Well, I have another one, don't worry. This time I'm not gonna fail. I didn't say anything. No. Okay. Whew, almost get killed there. Now, okay, another one. No, not the moth. Not the moth. No! I wanted to throw the fucking moth, not the plant! God! Well, I have a spear now. What the fuck is this guy doing there? It doesn't matter, I'm still gonna fucking kill him. Yo! Hey! I'm talking to you! Come here, I have something for you. There you go. Boom! There. Another one? Boom! Here, the last one. Boom! Do you want some more? And there it is. Going back, we go through this left tunnel. Climbing up, we see another fucking white lizard. We avoid it and go through this left tunnel and find a huge gap. See? This is where we need those squids I was talking about before, so we have to go back. Man, I fucking hate white lizards, seriously. There we go. What the fuck?
The red lizard is the biggest, baddest lizard. The red lizard is tougher than a green lizard. faster than a cyan lizard and can see twice as well as a white lizard. The red lizard is able to tank 6 spear throws. The red lizard is able to produce a sticky red saliva. This guy has no trouble climbing poles.
Okay, so, this is the red lizard. If you know anything about them, then you're probably wondering, Sitches, why is there a red lizard on the survival campaign? Well, I'm as surprised as you are, because if you don't know, red lizards are only supposed to appear in the hunter campaign, but for some reason they are here too. I looked it up on the internet, and apparently if you kill too many creatures, then the game's like, okay, this motherfucker is kinda strong, we're gonna throw him the strongest fucking enemy in the entire game, you know, just to level things out. And I guess that's what they did, because I don't understand why there's a fucking red lizard in this place. Somehow I managed to kill it too. I don't know, I'm not gonna go through this shit, just ignore this happen, okay? We're gonna go through it. In any case, after finding a squid, we use it to jump the big gap. Two things happened here. Number one, we found a new species of lizards, the orange lizard. Unlike the others, they are not racist against their own, and actually live in packs of 3 to 4 lizards. The main threat about them is that they can cry like pussy. I mean, they can communicate with each other. So if one notices you, get ready, because you have 10 seconds before backup arrives. Number two, this path was a dead end. Yeah, and we also fell, which is getting pretty old. Right, so where are we supposed to go? Pretty simple. We go through this left tunnel here, jump through this gap, climb up this next tunnel, continue through these gaps with a squid, pass through this section with a bunch of orange lizards, go down this other tunnel, head to the right over all these platforms, go down once again, and that's it. Easy, right?
No!
This path is a fucking nightmare. Vultures, lizards, sentywings, you name it. Let's get to it. No, fuck, don't do it. No, don't do it. Get fucked, motherfucker. Fuck you, Bunsen! Suck my cock! God damn it! Kill yourself! No! It took me 1 hour to beat this 3-minute walk. But finally, we made it. I was a bit excited. Not only that, but we also managed to kill an orange lizard throughout the whole shitstorm, so pretty good. Unfortunately, we have a new problem, a gate. But before getting into that, there's something we need to do first. We've been putting this off long enough. We're gonna have to kill a vulture.
Do it, safest. Kill the vulture. You need to.
The plan is to throw the grenade we saved at them, and once they are stunned, stab the shit out of them. The problem is that fighting vultures sucks. First of all, you don't find vultures. Vultures find you. Since they can fly wherever they want, we cannot hunt them down, so our only choice is to stand at the top of a pole, looking as juicy and protein rich as possible. Not only that, but every time they get even remotely hurt, they'll run away like puss. Second of all, they really like staying close to you, so you better be careful when throwing any kind of grenades. And finally, they're incredibly resistant to being stunned, so after throwing a fucking anti-tank mine, they will simply gasp in surprise and leave like nothing happened. After trial and error, we managed to stab one a few times and then throw the grenade at it, making it fall and die. And there we go. Finally, we can go through the gate. Here we are, the farm arrays. Fortunately, this area is even shittier than the last two. Why? Are there more vultures or lizards? No, but in this section we can find this. The tolls, guarded by the taxmen. A toll, you ask? Yes, a fucking toll. Even in this post-apocalyptic world, no one can escape taxes. If we try to go through without paying, they'll kill us, so we'll have to give the taxmen valuable items like a spear or pearls. The thing is that we do not negotiate with terrorists, so we're gonna use some alternative methods. But how do we do this? After all, they are more than us and better equipped. Well, I first tried to attract other creatures to the toll, since taxmen can be hunted by other predators as well. But that didn't work. I also tried to kill them one by one with spears, but then again, no results. That was until I had a genius idea. You see, some of these blackmailing assholes carry grenades. I think you know where this is going. What if, hypothetically, one of the taxmen accidentally dropped one of the grenades so we could grab it and kindly return it to them? Well, That's exactly what we did, and let me tell you, it worked like a charm. The rest of the area was honestly pretty chill, so I think it's time to explain a few things to you. In the first place, we found these enemies called wormgrass. If we stand near them, they'll grab us and rip us apart. So how do we kill them? Pretty easy, we don't. You see, I cannot lie to you. Out of all the hostile creatures in the game, 4 of them cannot be killed. Wormgrass, leeches, hxxps, and the Leviathan. They're completely invincible since they don't even have any HP to begin with. Well, the Leviathan does with a whopping 1000 HP. For reference, a Vulture has 8.5, so yeah, it's not happening. In the second place, well, you're probably wondering where all of these structures, beasts, and rain come from, right? What's the backstory of this world and stuff? Well, I'm not gonna tell you. Look man, I don't know what the developers were smoking when writing this game, but the lore is fucking insane. Go watch this short video if you're curious, but me, I'm just gonna show you this. Make your own conclusions. Regardless, we save and go through this next gate and find... No! Well, it wasn't that bad, since we could exploit these tunnels to ambush them, so we easily passed through. Right, so where are we now? We are back at the first area. No problem, this is actually part of our plan. It's not like I got lost with this piece of shit map and accidentally came back to the very beginning of the game. Let's take a look at an actual map, shall we? This is the entire game. Right now, we are here. This is the route that we have taken so far. The reason why we're back here is to access these 3 regions: the drainage system, the filtration system, and the subterranean. In these sections, we will find the next batch of predators waiting to be murdered. Let's get back to the gameplay. We waste no time and immediately get to the drainage system. To be honest, this area is pretty peaceful. The only problem is that it's filled with water, and in Rain World, water sucks. In almost no time, we found our target. The salamander. Salamanders are basically water lizards. Fighting them is a nightmare, not because they're particularly strong or anything, but because once again, water. The problem is that in the water it's very difficult to aim your spears, so... No problem, because by luring it out of the water and bringing it to the land, we could have a very pleasant conversation. Die, 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 you piece of shit! Time! Fucking kill you! After finally killing the salamander, we go to this vault and save. Then we head straight to the filtration system. Although, I went in the wrong direction. So, yeah. But hey, at least we were listening to some fire music. Damn! Eventually we found the correct route though. The filtration system sucks because A, it's completely dark, B, it's full of dead ends and confusing paths, and C, this section is full of black lizards.
You know, truth be told, I'm not a very big fan of the black people.
Black lizards are blind but have a great sense of sound and also are incredibly abundant, so if you even dare to cough in this section, you better get ready for a beating. The only good thing is that it's a really small section, so after a bit of a struggle, we managed to escape and lure one of the black lizards to the subterranean, which is a much better lit area, where we kill it easily. The subterranean is a fairly simple region, home to monster kelps, centipedes, no, and spiders. Our first obstacle in the area is one of the kelps. These are basically longer pole plants, and as we all know, size doesn't matter, so we take it out easily. After that, we managed to save, and there it is. That, ladies and gentlemen, is all the lizards in Rain World killed, which gives us the Dragon Slayer passage. You see, in these games there's a bunch of secondary missions that you can do, like committing genocide or becoming a fascist leader. Completing these quests give us passages, which allow us to teleport to any area in the game. Before that though, we first deal with the centipedes and the spiders. Centipedes are basically weaker versions of centiwings. So... And spiders can be a little intimidating in the beginning given their speed, but once again, no problem. Now, this second route has been pretty challenging, but don't worry, the worst part is about to start, because the last 2 enemies we have to fight are an absolute nightmare. The Myros birds in the memory crypts and Daddy Longlegs in the exterior. Well, technically we also have Brother Longlegs, but they are literally the same thing, but with less HP. And I would like to finish this video by sometime this year, you know? So we're not gonna fight them. To defeat these 2 creatures, we are gonna need a new arsenal. Fortunately, this area called Shaded Citadel not only has another one of those treasury rooms, but also is very close to the previously mentioned zones. In any case, with the Dragon Slayer passage, we teleport to the Shaded Citadel and begin our search for those weapons. We're off to a great start because we spawn on the opposite edge of where we want to go. Not only that, but this section is incredibly dark as well. It isn't that bad really. The enemies here are easy to deal with, so in pretty much no time we find the treasury room. There is a tiny bit problem though. When? No. What? Why is it empty? Why is it? I'm sure you're wondering, can we just kill the Myros birds without explosive weapons? No, trust me, I tried very hard, but it's literally impossible. These motherfuckers have almost the same HP as a Vulture, run faster than Usain Bolt with diarrhea, and fight in groups, so the moment you hit one, the entire Chinese population will show up and eat your limbs. Okay, what do we do now? Well, the closest treasury room with actual loot is in the industrial complex, so we'll have to get there. Fortunately though, we got the survivor passage to teleport there. How did I get it? I have no clue, to be honest, but hey, I'm not complaining. I won't get into much detail, but we basically got 2 grenades and an explosive spear. Of course, we found no obstacles during the way back. Here's the plan. We're gonna take a stand here and throw 2 grenades and a regular spear at the first bird unfortunate enough to look in our direction. Here it comes. Now! Is it dead? Is it dead?
It's okay, love. It's okay. I'm here, okay? I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, that didn't happen. I tried a few more times, but it's simply not enough damage. We have no choice but to bring out the big guns, the explosive spear. The most deadly weapon in the entire game, capable of one-shotting almost any enemy, including vultures. I didn't want to use it since I was saving it for Daddy Longlegs, but we're out of options. Finally, we only have one predator left, Daddy Longlegs. This disgusting creature that looks out of a hentai is without a doubt the most dangerous enemy in the entire game. It has 100 HP, it can move around freely and reach incredibly long distances with its tentacles. Once it grabs you, it's game over. There's no escaping this thing when it catches you. Although first we have to go to the industrial complex to grab another explosive spear. We then travel to the underhang and we found it. There it is. This is the culmination of our whole journey. The final battle between prey and predator. Here it goes! That's it? Yeah, that's definitely it. Well, that was anticlimactic.